It's nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my God, just think of this world. Just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company! Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day. Fuck off. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
cosmic wheel of sisterhood. Oh, I said it wrong. But, you know, close enough. 6 cards. Chapter. I wonder how many chapters there are. Here we go. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Let's, there's somebody in the window. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands. I don't have enough for that. I actually don't know if I have enough cards. Or enough magic point stuff. Yeah, I don't. Alright. Up we go. Look at this crab. Is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Yes, that's right. We were exiled. We teamed up with the behemoth. And then it turns out that we were actually really, really harshly punished because we are a fortune teller and we foretold the coven's falling. And then the leader was like, fuck you. You're banished for 1,000 years. And you can't do tarot readings. So now... and after 200 years, we're like, yeah, we're sick of this shit. So we summoned this guy over here. That you see floating there. A scary guy over there. I can't remember his name at the moment, but it'll show. Someone with an A. And old Fortuna girl there makes a scary old deal with the scary creature thing floating in space. And basically we decide we're gonna sacrifice the whole coven, and that's the price we have to pay to work with him and get his magic. And then right after that, we got a letter saying that the Arbiters, which is like an office that looks at like matters of between witches, like a third party, and like they're like the witch police, basically. And by the way, summoning this behemoth thing, you literally get like, I think something really bad happens to you. I can't remember. Like, I think you lose your magic entirely or something. I don't think you get killed, but that might be it. And then the Arbiters are like, hey, like, we're looking at this case because all you did, like, what, 1,000 years and no magic? Girl, what'd you do? Like, that's literally the reaction. And they're like, okay, so we're going to look into this. And then they decide they're going to continue looking into the case. And this is all after you made the deal with the behemoth guy. So you are allowed visitors at least. So you can't go anywhere, but you at least aren't alone anymore. You spent 200 years alone. And this behemoth thingy was locked up for 5,403 years, I believe. I'm so happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you. I love you too. Oh, she's cute. I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Adina? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation since she determined Adina's punishment was too severe, and that arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare to go against Adina's judgment. But keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the coven, not just you. You're just too precious. I miss you so much. I miss you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up. You tell me about you. I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Okay. What would you like to know about? Are you working on anything interesting? How's the coven these days? Any juicy gossip? I like this one the best. I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted... also known as magical tea craft. Thank you. How did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora. And even if my books on the matter helped many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now. You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know. Yeah. I'm happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Thank you. Anyway. I'm guessing. Alright. Is the coven powerful? We're growing beyond the scale of any other coven. Oh, that's never good. Both in knowledge and in power. That's never good. Although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Adriana's direction. She set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks. What the fuck? And that made us all grow exponentially. Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive. I hate it. But some witches are having problems staying in the game. And if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the coven. Doing fine, though. Don't worry about me. We're not going to say fuck Adina. That's not nice. You've always been so talented, even though she's not nice either. I'm sure you won't have any problems keeping up with the elite, I guess. Although I feel bad for all the sisters left behind. Yeah, that sucks. We should trust in Adina's direction, though. She's the oldest, and I'm sure there's an important plan for all this. And it's not like the expelled witches become pariahs. Witches from our coven are extremely well regarded everywhere and don't have any trouble finding a nice new position. Oh, okay, I guess. It's a good consolation, I guess. But if you get expelled, then you're clearly not that great. I love this song. Thought you didn't enjoy gossip. I didn't, but I know you do, and I've been incredibly bored, so I'm considering getting into the Tittle Tattle Club. That's wonderful. Any genre you may be interested in? Major beef. Too much, I'd say. Oh. This new system is making us more competitive, some of us in an unhealthy way. The leader is the one who judges whether or not our performance is satisfactory, so some witches have succumbed to the temptation of sabotaging others' efforts to make their own progress seem better in the eyes of Adina. She's smart enough to see through those schemes. I don't know, there's a lot of witches to keep an eye on. Don't let her fool you. I'm sure this all plays into Adina's plans. Make you all tougher or whatever shitty power dynamic she's high on right now. That can't. Do you support her system? Well, publicly, of course. Don't let this out of this room. I have my reservations. Yes. I believe the system could be tweaked to keep personal happiness in mind a bit more. I don't know what Adina's endgame is about, but this is turning out to be too much. Let's take the gentle approach. Hope it all gets better eventually. Yes, me too. We're not gonna say fuck that bitch. Like, are you serious? Anyway, listen, I'm crafting a new deck. Check out my cards. Is it safe? It's always safe. Also, there's actually a behemoth floating around. It's not tarot per se. Every card has been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards. Sounds exciting. Don't let Adina know, though. Of course. I understand. I know you don't like breaking the rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen. I don't know. But you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? I won't tell. Good, you little fucking snitch. Do you want me to read your fortune? Let's go. It's been so long since you read for me. When was the last time I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you? Oh my god, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now. We look into it with your cards. Nah, that's in the past. I have more pressing concerns. What's it gonna be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill. And I can't figure out what the problem is. So my question is, what's wrong with my garden? I see. Anything else? Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project? Aha. Understood. Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my cards. We only have 6 cards. Which is better. It did that from the start when we had 2 and it was funny. Chambers of the Arborist make all meanings resonate. Guide, discovery, deception, unknown. Wait. Ah, shit. Alright, we're gonna do this. What? Curse your guardian, testing you in secret to make you stronger. No. Pride is poisoning the soil. Success is me. No. Hidden a corpse. Your pride. I mean, we're gonna go with this one. How can you say those things? I'm not the one who... I know. It's a message from the stars. I'll never get used to you spurting the heavy stuff out of the blue. Sorry. I guess you're right, as you always are. Time for me to do some soul searching. Flowers are really sensitive to a witch's ego. So, this makes all the sense in the cosmos. Thank you. This will put me on the right path for sure. Oh, nice. Estranged marriage, tide of salt and melancholy, in need of finding a partner, pain that can beget isolation, a love too intense, on the verge of turning into hatred. Asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. No! This isn't good. That's bad too. You will bury yourself in your garden and assimilate it all. You'll become a magical entity able to grow any kind of... No. You're going to become a plant lady, literally, growing plants out of you? No. Taken from you, exploited? No. Jade sculptors, addicted, biggest benefactors, biggest responsibility. Okay, that's not a bad one. No. Actually, this is bad and good. Because the chance of a new... it's mostly bad, though. So let's do this. They will grow addicted and they'll become... Sorry, hold on, guys. Alright. Having that much influence? Yeah. Useful, feel sorry for them. Peaceful lot, they won't give you much trouble. You can ask them to build us a cosmic villa to live and study together. Not a bad idea. I don't want anyone to be hooked on anything. I know your predictions are inevitable, but I'll try to find a healthy way out of them. Or I'll give them the recipe of whatever they end up liking from my garden. They're lucky it's your hands they're going to be in. You want to keep digging? That's alright. Enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now. That's because you're a badass witch. And my deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you are going to be. But that's all on you, with or without divination. I miss you so much. I miss you too. I need to get back to my garden now. But I promise you, I'm going to make up for all the time we've lost. See you soon. Ugh. I hate him. Abramar. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind. It's all because of them. They're just too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel towards you. Come on, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. He's all like, "You're so great. You're a great human. I like you. Like, he's so friendly in a weird way, but like I still hate him because look at him. Look at him." I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. It's just, why? You woke up poetic today. Who do you like best, Jasmine or Dahlia? No. I'm not just asking this to annoy you. As your mentor, I consider this an important introspective... Oh, God. It'll make your divination better. Don't pretend to be all wise now. I know for a fact that you just enjoy spilling the tea. I'll give you a cop-out option then. Come on, just play along. Who do you like best? Ugh. Ew. Yeah, Partners in Crime works. True. Yeah, you did that weird thing to me and it hurt and you felt good and it was weird. Thanks for indulging me. I swear to you this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that architect. Let's build that deck. Okay. For magical enslavement was forbidden. The long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of the moon. Out of a moon. Oh. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Newfound paths. Let's see. Tears. Bless you.
There you go.
Okay. Bless you.
There you go.
Ooh, an achievement. 7 cards in the deck. Alliance, tragedy, rivalry, support, success. Okay. Familiars. What shall we do? I don't know. Just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. I usually just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. Oh. Study or enjoy some interactive fiction. Oh. Accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Fiction. I am not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Oh. I might. Oh. Read interactive fiction. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. The Secret Cut by Jordi DePaco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside cows with crimson fur. What? Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer and requires a high level of skill to extract it, undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow, until today. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young calf, just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with crimson cows since he believes they bring bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he had a really bad experience with them. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire, even in the dim light of your workshop. I'm not killing the cow. Fuck that. Spare the cow. Yeah. Spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, but not sustenance. She's gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by. Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepare a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. As you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned in a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. Good day to you, dear butcher, she says. Upon finishing the song, Rhapsody dives into her birthday tree. I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. Ugh. I'd like to oh God, she wants to make it into a coat. Chauffeur opens a briefcase. $1 million if you... Absolutely not. Woman, Twister, I'm only go up to... The woman gives up. Pack up graciously and leave forever. You live until you're 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody dive together peacefully, cuddled in her stable. You tell her goodbye, and she mews just at the right time. I hated that. I'm not gonna kill a fucking rare, precious cow. What do we have to do here? On the 4 elements, Machina, for the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be delivered into 4 elements: gas, air, liquid, water, solid, earth, and energy, fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment, with what the social preconceptions are about it, and how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become poetry. The reason this stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion shaped it in that way. Its earth demonstrates what that stone is made of, how good it would be as a part of a wall, or even what kinds of carvings you could work into it. Its fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it would be to break it apart, and how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open the gates of thought to infinite modes of analysis. What to do? Okay. Resting. Doing laundry, you fall off your balcony and land in a pool made of pizza. You have to eat your way out. You manage to exit the pool, but the pizza was so delicious you decide to jump back in for a second round. Hey. Oh, damn, there's 2. A spider. My friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project, and I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. Oops. I am Witch Architect A. Yes, come on over. Ooh. Is that what I... Thanks for having me. Briefly on your situation, not that it isn't obvious, just by looking at me, yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's horrible. But it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case, but it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. That's what it was. You do get killed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. It's like an important loss. What do you think? Do you think you can help me? Is there any way to cure you? My deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Why summon a behemoth? Tell me more about being a witch architect. Yeah, why? Why'd you do this? You didn't think that people were going to ask why. It's an easy topic. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. Oh, what? Okay. Harder the material, the more powerful the altar. In those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. Tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning, I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. And if... I feel silly just saying it out loud. Yeah, why? Everyone thinks about it now and then. But I'm, like, obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a Maybe it is. Does the universe... You're in a video game. Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Why isn't anybody else obsessed with these same questions? I'm sorry, I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers. And as I dig deeper, I can only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I consumed a behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in I'm a witch if not us who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't really made for predicting things. They also are an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Yes, of course. If the two of us can manage to get out of our predicaments. Wow, out of our predicaments. I'll certainly join you on one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the powers of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Please, let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Yeah. Let's focus on your case. Can't help getting ahead of myself whenever I find a new lead. It's alright. Now, another question. Tell me more about being a witch architect. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation. It's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna. All witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you, too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You are special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom? That's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Curiosity. Interesting. Feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies? Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. I just started to get really tired. So we might just actually, I'll pause for a little second and I'll be back. Alrighty. Oh, it's a made-up title. Pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was immortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development and all the bureaucracy. Ugh. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a pure perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Minecraft? That may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Well, I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Oh, shit. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot, too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You asking me if I'm single? No. But are you? What are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them, some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? I don't want to say it can't be complete without one. It's not. Though it's rare that someone catches my eye. Okay. Yeah. Spend most of my time on my project, but on the rare occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Even then, I can't stop thinking I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Cool. Which drugs? More or less. Without the drawbacks of the substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I'll let her know. Do you value personal over collective well-being? What a thing. Ooh. There you go. Let's, It seems obvious that the greater good has priority over a single case, but pursuing the greater good only makes sense after caring for oneself. Then how much of ourselves should we be giving to the common well-being? I don't really know. I don't think there's a universal answer to this. Most communities survive on the commitment of the most devoted, and the rest of us kind of just play along. Whatever works, I guess. Do you want to know anything else? What are your thoughts? Time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us have a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no. I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. Didn't mind her before, though. She's always let me focus on my project, but now that I know, she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did. I have to get rid of either this behemoth or a... Heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased. At least not before I finish my quest for knowledge. I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. There are no circumstance should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. Yeah, prosecute. I hear you. Fortuna. I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune. Me too. Shall we? The behemoth. Personal quest. Quest for knowledge is about asking questions. And your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. For flowing with hay, the quicksand taints its visitors. Those hated by the dragon will wither away. Sabotage adversity. Ooh. Change and rebirth. Okay. Never entangle the meaning of life, but your work will allow others to reach it. Well, we all stand over the shoulders of giants, don't we? You're right, I guess. I wish there was someone who trod in the terrain for me already. I can be that person for whatever witch ends up on this maddening quest next. It's not a great consolation since I don't really care whether or not my name is remembered. What's worth, I believe that the important part is the quest, not the outcome. It is the journey that you get to experience. The end of the line is just that, the end. Maybe that's the meaning of life. Yeah. Thanks. I guess I'll need to do some thinking. Oh, I definitely fucked this up. Man, can I redo? Oh, I could. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Look at me. Oh, God. All the rage with witches, with rebel witches with poor judgment. Oh. Really? You're not gonna tell me who it is? Oh. What do you want? Yeah. Delicious. Oh my god, damn. Yeah, look at you. On my offer when the time comes. Okay. Oh, sweet. I think I can make some cards and then wrap it up. Bless you. Oh. More shit in my window. Huh? Go. Oh, Winnie. A fish. Huh. Alright. Well, I am tired. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Or Monday. not Sunday. Bye.